Hey guys, welcome to week 4 of this course. This week we are going to be looking at actually two unique and not necessarily completely unrelated topics, but they are going to be looked at in sort of separate categories. We're going to be looking at, first and foremost, a period of history known as imperialism, American imperialism. And this was a time where the United States began to move and extend its sphere of influence outside the continental United States. Prior to the latter part of the 19th century, in the early part of the 19th century, there was this idea called manifest destiny, which was the idea that the United States had a God-given destiny to overspread the American continent, which it did by 1850, and even in 1869 there was the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad. And so in many respects the United States had fulfilled its manifest destiny. Well, by the time that the end of the 19th century, early 20th century rolls around, the United States really gets an itch that it needs to extend outside its continental boundaries. And the lecture this week will talk quite a bit as to why that was, the various reasons for that. But in the end, what will happen is the U.S. will embark upon a process of empire building to a degree by spreading its influence into a number of places, including Hawaii, Alaska, Latin America, the Philippines, Guam, Puerto Rico, Cuba, and elsewhere. And in many ways, this sort of contradicts some of a larger narrative that the United States never created an empire. And it's an interesting topic. The other thing that we're going to look at is something called the Progressive Era. And the Progressive Era, or Progressives as they were called, actually came out of the Populist Party of the 19th century. And the Progressives were really interested in addressing issues like social injustice, corporate corruption. They wanted to see larger government at all levels, state, local, and federal, in order to address some of the issues that they saw during their time. In many ways, the Progressives were reacting to the problems created by the Gilded Age, large corporations becoming corrupt and monopolies being created and unfair competition. Basically, they're fighting against capitalism run amok and all the issues that are attendant with it. So we're going to be looking at these two movements this week. A couple videos, a couple lectures for you to be watching and listening to as well. So the only other thing I want to just keep you thinking about is that you do have your first PowerPoint assignment coming up. It will be due at the end of week 8. The directions for that can be found in your syllabus. Let me know soon which topics you think you're going to be doing for that one, just so I can have an idea. So yeah, that's it for this week. I think that's it. But if you have any questions or concerns, contact me. Otherwise, as always, go in peace, be warm and filled. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper, and may the odds forever be in your favor. All right, guys, have a blessed week.